Hello everyone, this is Ascending High Priestess. I hope you guys are doing well. I thought I would start with a little bit of clearing. So for any of you that need a little bit of boost, your energy's been feeling a little bit off, I thought I would do a little bit of cleansing. Okay, let's start. Take a deep breath. Any ill will or ill intent meant for the collective, I clear it now. Any ill will or ill intent, return back to sender. Any ill will or ill intent, return back to sender. So will it be. Okay. So those of you who have been with me from the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who are new, welcome. This is a space where we get to talk to tarot, talk to spirit, get a little bit of insight, and see what's going on with you or the person or the situation that you are thinking about. Remember, this is a growing channel, so please hit share and subscribe. Right now, we have our June readings. There are still some spots available, so if you are interested in a private reading, let me know. It's $20 for one question, so if you are into that, just let me know. And also the tarot cards that I designed are available, so if you are interested, the email is in the description box. Okay, so let's get started. Again, I call on spirit, I call on my ancestors and my team of the highest white light. Please help me read for the collective at this time. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. That is your energy right now. What is going on with the collective at this point? And thank you. Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So I see right now you are trying to not only invest, this is a time of self-investment, but self-promotion, I'm hearing for a lot of you, and working towards gaining stability and gaining that coin. For a lot of you, it's not only the 9-to-5 job that you are working on, okay? But you are also trying to, for some of you, I'm hearing startup companies. For others of you, I'm hearing side hustle or side gigs, okay? For a lot of you, this is going to actually be an investment, not only for yourself, but an investment that will keep money coming in, okay? So a lot of fortune, okay? For some of you will be fortune and fame. For a lot of you, it's just wealth and stability and generational wealth, okay? So let's see what other messages pop up regarding this situation. Thank you. Okay, Six of Wands. So a lot of you are going to be very victorious with any plans for your future, any financial stability, and moving forward, you are going to be moving on into a more stable and victorious season, okay? Definitely a lot of movement, okay? So for some of you, you have struggled in the past. For a lot of you, you're not going to be staying in, either for some of you, I'm seeing you change work places, okay? For some of you, you're even giving up your career to focus on your side hustles. For a lot of you, you are going to be even moving from the place that you call home. You're going to be moving into a new home, okay? And you're going to be doing this forcefully, okay? Not aggressively, but assertively, okay? You are in a very assertive, clear-headed kind of vibe right now, where you're going to be standing strong. And, you know, something, for a lot of you, you're also going to be in a space where you're going to be speaking. So for a lot of you, you know, public speaker, something public, okay, where your words will definitely matter, okay? Yep, you're going to be definitely moving into calmer space, okay? A calmer way of being. This movement is going to dictate sort of like a next chapter of your life, okay? Where things from the past will definitely be left behind. So any chaos, any fight, any struggles, any toxic people, you will be leaving a lot of that behind and into a new phase, okay? There's also a King of Cups in your midst. So either this King of Cups is someone that you already know or someone that you are about to meet. Let's see what else pops up. And thank you. Yep. You are right now going into a journey where you are going to be in the Emperor energy, okay? And Emperor, or, you know, whether you're male or female, we both have male and female energy. So you're going to be elevated in some way, elevated in the public eye, elevated spiritually, elevated into a position where you're going to be seen by a lot of people. You're going to be speaking, and this will bring you a lot of fortune, okay? A lot of stability, a lot of movement. Five of Wands, okay? So this will start off with ideas, okay? And it will slowly, and for some of you, not even slowly, it will, for some of you, it will quickly blossom. You know, so this is going to be, hearing that June is a pivotal month. So June, July, and August, these 3 months will definitely keep you in a cycle of growth, of creativity, where you're going to start seeing some of those little ideas kind of popped up in your head, maybe around springtime, maybe around winter, where you're going to kind of start putting things together. And it will, you know, you're going to see that there is something there that you have that can potentially be a money grower. I'm hearing, you know, it's something that will definitely increase your income. There's going to be a cycle where, you know, you finish with the old. Again, you know, for some of you, you may be leaving your job, you may be leaving your home, and it's going to be a lot of newness, okay? For a lot of you, maybe even a new group of friends, new group of people that you work with, a lot of newness. And this is starting this month in June all the way into August. So don't be surprised if some of you, you know, you go into work, there's a shift, and, you know, Spirit is saying take the changes as they come. Don't panic. You know, obviously everybody has either rent or mortgage to pay, but this, you know, a lot of the changes that will happen, and I'm not surprised if the Tower pops out, it's going to be to sort of push you into this new energy, okay? One more, please. And thank you. Yep, Three of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you know, again, slowly but surely, you're going to be seeing some growth, and you're going to be expanding a lot of this knowledge that you may gain through working, probably even, you know, working with some people. Some connections may happen. So don't be surprised if you randomly bump into someone and, you know, that person is connected to something that you may want to do in the future. They may ask for, you know, for your number, for reference. And next thing you know, you're in a meeting sitting with people, you know, talking about your ideas, okay? And for some of you, this may mean a boost in, you know, sales for maybe a shop that you have. Something is going to quickly gain momentum starting in June, and you will be sitting in the Queen of Pentacles energy before you know it, okay? Before you know it. Thank you. And because a lot of you have gone through so much in your past, this is part of, I'm hearing, your justice plan, okay? So spirit, you know, the universe, etc., they have a plan for you. This is all, you know, part of your quote-unquote justice plan. As they said, they're going to stabilize you. They're going to shake things up. They're going to move people out of the way. And slowly but surely, you are going to be sitting in a space where you're going to be moving forward to, you know, a less chaotic environment. You're going to be stable. Love will be popping in, and that includes self-love, financial stability. You're going to be seeing, you know, ideas blossom, you know, death of all cycles, moving into a more victorious setting for yourself where justice will prevail. And that will bring in love, that will bring in your voice, and that will bring in stability, financial stability, okay? Let's see what other messages pop up and what advice Spirit wants you to give you. Thank you. Let's see. Prayer time. So for a lot of you, you need to start praying, or pray a little bit more. Be concise with your prayers. You know, if it's something in particular that you want, or something in particular that you need from Spirit, you know, they want you to be very clear as to which direction you may want to go, and talk to them. You know, let them know. Say, hey, you know, I've been working in an XYZ. Can you help me? Will there be any issues, you know, from the past that may pop up that you need to kind of close these cycles? Absolutely. There is a karmic spouse, okay, that may be popping out. This may be a cycle that needs to end or will be ending. There was a separation that may have happened because of, you know, some injustices in the past, and you may put an end to that. You know, you may get some closure finally, and for a lot of you, you may even give yourself that closure that you need in order to move into a calmer space. Thank you. Let's see. One more, please, and thank you. Okay, soulmate. So for a lot of you, you won't be meeting your soulmate, okay, or a higher level soulmate that will actually help out with this situation, okay? And for a lot of you, you may have felt that, you know, you were maybe left in the cold in the past, where a lot of, you know, your wishes and your wants were sort of left aside, okay, or ignored. But this is only temporary, okay? This is not going to continue. Okay, let's see. What messages do you have for the collective regarding this situation, please? What messages do you have for the collective? Why can't you tell me the truth? So for a lot of you, you felt like maybe this person that you were dealing with couldn't tell you the truth. Maybe you felt like they lied, okay? Or you feel like something was, some truth was not told to you. One more, please. No one understands you but me. Oh, no. Oh, I wrote this wrong. No one understands me but you. So maybe you or this person may have felt misunderstood. Okay. And again, everybody here has free will. So if it's something that you do not want to even entertain, you need to move towards, you know, greener pastures and away from people that no longer serve you. It's all too much. So for a lot of you, this was, you know, something that you went through and it was too much, you know, physically, emotionally, mentally, and you had to kind of step aside and walk away. Let's see what other messages pop up regarding this situation, please, and thank you. Okay, so right now you are rising like a phoenix, okay? That energy that you have, that sun energy that you have, it has basically, you have moved away from a lot of darkness. You know, you have faced your challenges with your head up high. And, you know, although there are a lot of questions from your past that may sometimes pop up, you are ready to sort of move forward. You are ready to find your other half and become the power couple that you were always meant to have and be. One more, please. Thank you. For a lot of you, you feel like, you know, this person from the past may get in touch with you through music. Or maybe music is something that where you are more attuned and find messages of hope in lyrics, okay? And for a lot of you, you're seeing clearly. You're seeing situations more clearly now. Or maybe even your past person is seeing situations a little bit more clearly now. And for a lot of you, you know, you're hoping that your next partner, regardless if there's a male or, you know, or a female, whatever, you want this person to be spiritually attuned to your needs. One more, please, and thank you. And for a lot of you, you faced people trying to steal your light, okay? For a lot of you, you have challenges with people, you know, stealing either content I'm hearing, stealing money from you, stealing time, stealing energy, and you no longer want to entertain people like that in your life. So you want to move away from people like that, okay? Let's see what messages the Spirit have for you. What messages do you have for the collective? And thank you. Okay, occupation. So again, for a lot of you, you will be moving into a new occupation, or the occupation that you had, it will change, okay? It will change. For some of you, again, you know, you could be walking in one day and you know, they could tell you, hey, we're laying people off. You may be one of those people. However, again, Spirit does not want you to panic, because this is going to push you into an area that you are already thinking about going into, okay? Whether that's going back to school or completely changing changing it up, whether it's going to a new company, going to another town to work, going to another state. There is something about your occupation that is completely changing, and it will be good for you, okay? It will be good for you. And for a lot of you, you will be moving out of your home into a whole different space. For a lot of you, you know, even though you may love your home, there is a new place that is calling out to you, where that new energy will actually have space to grow, okay? It's like I'm hearing being in your mother's womb, you know, that your current home served its purpose, and now you're ready to move on into a new space. For some of you, you may be buying a home. For others of you, it's just moving to, again, to a new apartment. It could be in another city. It could be in another state, or some of you even in another country. For the official person, for me anyway, the official person for me is ancestors. So you do have ancestors and spirit guides that are helping you with all of this. Okay, you are not alone. Speak to your spirit guides, speak to your ancestors. Let them know exactly what you want and which direction to go, so they're able to kind of help you and maneuver certain things and give you ideas on how to make this happen. One more, please, and thank you. Thank you. Yep, family room. So they're just waiting for you to say, hey, you know, I need help with XYZ. They're waiting for you to give them that, you know, because a lot of times, you know, people do have spirit guides. People have ancestors on the other side, archangels, whatever. They need you to vocalize it. They need you to say, hey, you know, can you guys kind of help me with, you know, finding a new job, you know, as a whatever, you know, doctor, secretary, teacher, you know, UPS guy, whatever it is that you want to do. You know, sometimes we're super vague about certain things, and sometimes we're not listening. So, you know, I feel like there are some of you who are not asking the appropriate questions in your prayers, or you're not asking at all, or you're just kind of leaving it up to the universe to bring something to you. But they're saying, you know, I'm here, so talk to me, okay? Yeah, because this is going to start a brand new journey for you. All right, this is going to start a brand new journey for you. Thank you. Yeah, the cycle, the past cycle that, you know, you were in, it's dead and gone, okay? Dead and gone. And, you know, right now you are in a main female energy, you know, and you're going through a big change, okay? A big change. For some of you, you may have to seek some legal counsel, either through, you may have contracts that you may need to sign, okay? Just remember to have your legal team or a lawyer just kind of review everything, so that way you're able to move forward in a way that you're not trapped by, you know, legal jargon could be a little bit confusing. So you want to make sure that you're not trapped by anything, okay? Let's see what other messages and other advice Spirit may have for you. What advice do you have for the collective at this time? And thank you. Thank you. Pay attention. Okay, pay attention. Okay, so maybe Spirit or your ancestors are trying to, you know, again, talk to you. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. So you're being asked to pay close attention to the signs you're being given, both subtle and the ones that you have missed. These signs will only help you and help you move forward with the plans of your life, okay? So pay attention. Release. So there's certain things maybe from your past that you need to release in order to make space for all these new wonderful gifts in the future. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. This is the first step in achieving that, okay? So you're being asked to release any toxicity. One more, please. Soar, because you're going to be, again, going into a new journey for yourself, okay? And that journey is going to be extremely successful. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one, okay? So your ancestors got your back. Your ancestors got your back, and they want you to shine and be the best version of yourself. Let's see what advice they have for you. What advice do you have for the collective? What other advice do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Okay, triumph. I mean, it doesn't get any clearer than that. They want to see you triumph, okay? They want you to move forward. Just be careful and, you know, look after those red flags that may pop up, all right? And they know that, you know, you have sacrificed a lot to get to where you are. But these sacrifices will come with many gifts, okay? And you may have obstacles and challenges, and they have noticed that. But they want you to succeed. One more. They have always been with you throughout all these challenges and obstacles, and they are quite aware that right now you're being, you may have been asked in the past to, you know, to give up certain things, and it was a huge sacrifice, but it was going to lead you to this, okay? For some of you, you need to take care of your heart chakra, because right now, prosperity is going to begin in this month, okay? Because you are moving on, okay? You're moving on. This is all part of the great design that they have for you, okay? You're going to be moving on. So you're going to need to rest and rejuvenate because you have a lot of work to do, my friends. A lot of work. So I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.